Good morning, everybody. I see that I'm live and I see that I am duplicating myself. I've cloned myself. Good morning, Valerie. You just made it.
I just made it. I'm
Yep,
feeding
I
my dog.
just said hello and we are live on Facebook.
Yay. It's Monday.
Yeah, it's the last Monday of the first quarter of 2022.
I can't even believe it.
I know, it's crazy.
What-
What's even crazier is that I know at least a dozen people who all year long have said, I'm going to start this business this year. I haven't done squat.
I haven't done it. They're sitting on it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're waiting for. There's
I
lots of
know.
opportunity. And there's
Mhm.
lots of opportunity if you are in the military community, and there's lots of opportunity if you are civilian in the civilian business community. You know, it's just there's no reason not to these days.
I know. As a matter of fact, we collectively, Action Zone and Mucker Labs, have four things going on that people can apply for. Action Zone's next cohort starts April 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we have another one that starts May
17th.
17th. So there's two for Action Zone.
Yep.
Bunker Lab veteran and residents, they can put their application in until the 31st. Breaking Barriers application is out there. Or is open. The Ambassador Program application is windows open until April 15th.
Yep.
And USAA pitch competition.
Yep.
So that's six opportunities.
Well, add 7 because tonight at the Grand Cathedral is the Bunker Connect, where people, if you've been thinking about starting a business, but you're not sure that it's, you're not sure if you're ready for that, then you need to come out to Bunker Connect and meet other veteran entrepreneurs and understand how achievable this really is.
Yes, I'm really excited about that one because not only do we have our amazing local Tampa ambassadors there, Joy McDyson, he is an ambassador in New Jersey who will be there.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty exciting. Actually, let me see who dialed in this morning. And Action Zone, we got so much stuff going on.
I know.
Action Zone's next Entrepreneur Spotlight is April 14th. Yep, at Doggery Ice. I'm so excited to see how this ice is made. That is owned by Air Force veteran Cliff Fisher. So really excited about that.
And also on April 14th, if you are in the South Florida area or you know someone in the South Florida area, I will be in Miami. I will be in West Kendall. And am absolutely thrilled to spend some time talking with anybody that wants to figure out what they're doing or how to do it or what resources are available.
That's right. I forgot you're going to be down there. And that's a lunchtime event.
Yes, it is. But that doesn't preclude, I mean, I don't think they can get into that event because it's not a public event, but I will be there. And if you want to talk about what your journey looks like and how you can get the help you need, by all means, you can email me and I'll schedule an appointment while I'm there.
You know what? This is what we're going to do. We are going to.
She says we, folks, but she means me. Just so we're all clear in advance, because she's a first sergeant. So that's what she does. We're going to do this, but she's not doing it.
Only because I won't be in Miami.
I know.
But Rosie, you could go to WeWork afterwards and set up office hours for anybody that's interested.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Or someplace in West Kendall. We'll find a place for Rosie to have office hours.
Yeah, well, the WeWork there is not too far from the West Kendall.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes.
I don't think it's even that, but okay. Oh. The one I went to when we held the first class for the South Florida cohort, I don't think it was 15 minutes away. It was pretty close. It was pretty close.
Well, that's even better, you know, because then it's kind of central. I really like Coral Gables. I've been there a couple of times recruiting and marketing. Action Zone and Mucker Labs. Coral Gables is a really nice area. So grab lunch and then go see Rosie.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. And then there's nothing I like more than talking about entrepreneurial stuff. So
Yeah.
I welcome the opportunity to talk.
Let me see how many people are registered for the Bunker Connect tonight in Tampa.
I think you're at, well, I shouldn't say that. I won't say it because I was looking at other events.
26. That's great. I'm really excited about that. Let me look at the list. I'm going to call you out if I don't see your name on the list. No, I won't do that. But yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, wait a minute. We forgot one more event.
Oh no, what?
Holy simoles. Dr. Russ Barnes is doing the government contracting workshop.
Oh, that's
on
right.
Thursday night.
Thursday night
At the ECC, the Hillsborough County Entrepreneur Collaborative Center. If you have ever considered getting into government contracting, what Russ will share with you will help clarify that whole system and give you really great tips on how you can become a government contractor and the ways that are most effective to do that.
Yes, that's a tricky, people think that government contracting is so easy, but it's just
Yeah,
not.
this is a really busy week.
It is. I'm trying to say hello to Maisha. She's visiting again. I wonder if she's still in Texas. Isn't that where she was? Or she's, I have to look up her profile again, but
Valerie, if she's online and you're saying good morning to her, she's probably right there and can answer the question. I know you're not a big techie, but that's how this great live Facebook thing works. We can have real interaction with people. I leave that to you. Clearly, maybe I should have thought about that.
I know she's not in our time zone, so she's earlier than us.
Oh, yes, so somewhere.
Yes. Good morning, Maisha. Yeah, government contracting class on Wednesday. That's in person at the hosted by our friends over at the Entrepreneur Collaborative Center. Yep, she's still in El Paso, Texas. She's listening.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I have never been stationed in Fort Bliss in El Paso, but I went there several times for different missions I was working on and training. And man, do they eat good there. I never went to a bad restaurant.
I will tell you that traveling with Valerie, as I do now with Bunker Labs with her, is a culinary adventure every time we go. Because this girl, this tiny little woman, thinks about food a lot more than the average person. So even as we're in the airport, she's Googling where we're going to have lunch or dinner so that we can have something, something related to that area.
Yeah, I love to eat, period. But if I'm visiting someplace, I want to have something that's, try something that's local to that area. Or if I've been there before, I know it's really good. But yeah, I'd like to try.
Oh, I'm not complaining by any means. I just tag along, go, yeah, whatever you say is good. We eat well. Yeah, definitely.
I like to try new things too. Where did we go last? Austin, that pizza we had in Austin, even though it was quick, just the pizza was still, well, it wasn't quick for us. I don't know why they kept skipping our orders, but once we finally got it, it was pretty good.
I thought the quesadilla that I got at that little tiny place, Pellons, I think is what it was called. Yeah, that was really good. That was the best quesadilla I've ever eaten. And how could you say that? It's a tortilla with cheese in the middle of it. It couldn't be that great, right? But it really, the way they did it with the pico de gallo inside the quesadilla, that was really, really good.
Really good.
Yep.
You have to try that next time. I almost always get flautas when I go to.
I know you said that, and you ordered that twice while we were.
Yeah. I think your quesadilla was much better than my flauta. Not that they were bad, but nothing too good to continue to rave on.
So I want to mention, and we glazed over all of the different events that are going on, but you mentioned that the cohorts for Action Zone are starting on April 16th and May 17th. So this is a really great opportunity that we have 2 cohorts before the really start of summer, before
Yeah.
the end of the second quarter of 2022. So now is your chance and your
Mhm.
time to make that move. Being in the program, there's always a mix. Some people are in the program because they have launched or they're so close to launch and they're not sure that they know everything they need to know. And they tend to leave the program knowing a lot more and
Mhm.
understanding where they're headed. Then there's the other group that's not ready to start a business yet, but they don't know enough. And part of that is the fear of not knowing what they don't know. And so they take the program based on the concept they think they're going to start a business on and learn all that they need to learn so that they can launch it when they're ready. Oftentimes that's somebody that's still on active duty or in the reserves and working a full-time job and is just making preparations for when they transition out of the service finally. Both of those are perfectly acceptable identities, avatars for the people that are in our program. You don't have to be ready today to start and launch your business, but you do have to be ready when you are. And so our program really helps you do that.
Mhm. Yes, it's so just powerful. I know people are like, of course you and Ruth say that. But if they just took the chance, and we could not have timed these next two cohorts better because they once you get done, you'll naturally feed into the veteran residency program.
That's right.
You'll be so much better prepared to accept all of the goodness in the Bunker Labs veteran residence program if you complete Action Zone first. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, that's all I got to say.
Oh, and that was when, back in 2018, when we were talking and planning to have some type of working collaboration with Bunker Labs, that was the point. We do that early stage ideation, we get you up and running, and Bunker Labs is the resource for that next stage. And the VIR is just perfect for that. Excuse me. It's just such a great transition, and we're very fortunate to have both in the Tampa area. There are a lot of communities that don't have robust resources for veterans in entrepreneurship and military spouses in entrepreneurship. And so if you're a military spouse and you have a business, the VIR is absolutely the place you want to go.
Yes, it is. Well, obviously Action Zone, one of the things that really sets us apart is that in order to be a facilitator, you have to be an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
So you're getting real life entrepreneur experience in facilitators.
Horror stories.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. Right. We want to see the battle scars and the black eyes, and whew, it's been a mess. But there's a lot of good knowledge that comes from these types of challenges. So that's really good. I can say for sure 100% Aaron and Michael Zanetti, or Aaron Caldwell and Michael Zanetti, who facilitate the BIR, are excellent
Yep.
at that. They are both entrepreneurs as well. But across the country, our BIR is pretty good. So it's obviously, as the Action Zone, we're focused on the Tampa Bay area, Florida, South Florida region, but across the country, it's lots of goodness happening.
Yep. Yep. And the two cohorts that we're doing in April and May for Action Zone are virtual. So one is a Saturday morning, and in April, they'll be on Saturday mornings, and the May class will be Tuesday and Thursday nights. So there's an option, regardless of when you have availability, that you can participate.
That's great. I'm really excited. This will be our first weekday class.
I know. I'm excited, but I'm hopeful that I'm just excited.
Yeah. Oh, John Borders, I know you're listening out there. John Borders and I served together at CENTCOM. He's one of my battle buddies. He's an amazing human being and American hero. He has a scuba diving business, and he has not been able to take our class because on Saturdays he's giving scuba diving lessons. So now we have an opportunity for him to get all of his ducks in a row with his business so he can continue to build and grow. So I'm really excited to see him in class.
And I think it's important to share too, that as Action Zone starts to expand, we're always on the lookout for experienced entrepreneurs who might want to facilitate a class.
Yeah.
We'll be 4 years old in May, and it's time to start, as we start to expand into different regions across the state. We really we want to meet you if you are interested in facilitating an early ideation stage entrepreneurship program, and you are currently an entrepreneur or have been an entrepreneur. There's such a distinction in what we do. It requires working with early stage entrepreneurs, and even those that have been in business for a long time but are still struggling to grow and come to us. We've had people that have been in business for 10, 15, 32 years, I think was the top. And they all have gotten benefit from what they got in the program. So I've totally derailed looking at your peacocks. I have no idea what I should say.
They're so pretty.
I am so sorry. What was I talking about?
You're talking about facilitators and how we need facilitators that are interested in helping early stage.
Oh yeah, how different early stage ideation is.
Mm-hmm.
It does require a lot of hand holding. It does require a lot of patience. It requires, the ability to know that there are people that come into the program that know everything already, right? They know everything already. And you have to just be patient and until they catch up and realize that they didn't know what they thought they knew, or that what they thought they knew wasn't accurate, or that they validated what they thought they knew. That's always a case too. So it's a different kind of animal. And we encourage you to reach out to us if it's something you might be interested in, because we're very interested in meeting you.
Yeah, but it's so fun. It's so fun to help people on the stage. Because we get just as excited about their concepts as they do.
After the first cohort that Valerie and I do for every cohort, as soon as we're done, we're like, oh my God, that was just so wonderful. Can you imagine? What are they going to do with that? I mean, we get really hyped up. Yeah. Saturday afternoons, I facilitate from 9 to 12 on Saturdays, almost every Saturday. And at 12 o'clock when we log off, I have the most energy than I've had all week long, because I'm buoyed up by all of the things that they are trying to accomplish and that they do accomplish, and the discoveries that they make and the excitement that they have. And then the collaboration together, they work together on all of their stuff. And it just is it is just an uplifting experience every single week. Yeah. I never, if you were in the cohorts now, or you were previously, if you ever got the impression that I logged off and went, oh, thank God that's over. I have never in almost 4 years done that. It is, Saturday mornings are just such a great thing.
Yeah. And then when midweek meetup is pretty cool too.
Yep. Now that we're having the Tuesday and Thursday class, I think I'm going to have to invest in some sleeping aids, because if I get that hyped up after the classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be a whirling dervish in my house the rest of the night.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait. So what else is going on? I think that's it.
I think so. I mean, that's enough. We've got,
I know.
We're now up to 8 events that we talked about. So if I will drop the links to the we're holding these online recruiting sessions, question and answer sessions about the program. So I'll drop a link.
9.
Yeah.
9 events.
That's right. So I'll drop the link to that in the chat, and then the links for everything that we've discussed so far, including, and more importantly, the next one coming up this week, which is the GovCon workshop at the ECC.
Yeah.
So if you want in, register so we know you're coming, and I think that's it, and we're out.
We're out.
Have a great week, everybody. We think about you all every week. We try to think of something entertaining to say, and I know we fail miserably most weeks.
No, we're always entertaining.
Okay, I'll take that and run with it for the week. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.